Catelyn tells Renly that Robb has no interest in the throne. He will allow him to be king in the north and will destroy Stannis' army, but she doesn't want them to fight. A shadowy figure suddenly enters and Renly stabbed by it through his chest. It then vanishes and Renly dies. The soldiers think Brienne did it, so she takes them all out. Brienne cries for Renly. Catelyn says that they must leave or she'll be killed. They then run. The next day we see Stannis' ships arriving. Loras is furious at Stannis. Baelish tells them to run for now. Varys said that Renly's army has joined Stannis. Tyrion said that they need to be prepared for Stannis' arrival. Lancel tells Tyrion that Cersei is preparing wildfire against Stannis. Stannis has now Renly's army of 100,000 men. Davos is uneasy about what happened with Lady Melisandre and doesn't want her to deceive him. As Theon's put in charge over a ship, the men disobey him. Another guy says that they want him to prove himself first. As Arya serves Tywin, he says in the gathering that they have underestimated Robb. Tywin knows that Arya is from the north and asks her opinion of Robb. As she fetches some water, Arya hides from some soldiers. A man approaches her. He's the same Jack and Hagar who was imprisoned. Because she saved them, he says that he owes her 3 deaths. Anyone she wants to name. She names a torture called a tickler. Beyond the wall we see the men in black marching. They camp at the cliff called the Fist of the First Men. Suddenly one horn is blasted. This is for the Rangers. Corn Halfhand, the senior ranger, is arriving. A man tells Tyrion that wildfire is extremely powerful. Bronn says that using wildfire in pots is extremely dangerous. The man opens a vault and shows numerous pots containing the wildfire. They have thousands of them. Tyrion says that he will create the wildfire for him now. Khaleesi is in Qarth. They don't know much about Zaro. She's welcomed by one of the 13. He manifests himself and invites her at the House of the Undying. A woman tells Jorah that he must watch over Khaleesi and protect her. Brienne claims that the shadow that killed Renly looked like Stannis. She wants to return and kill him, but Catelyn tells her that she must let it go. So Brienne wants to serve her and pledges her allegiance. People come with their complaints to Bronn. So Roderick says that Torrhen Square is under siege. He needs 200 men. Bronn allows him. Bronn wonders what the 3-eyed raven is. He saw in a dream waves of ocean crashing the castle and people dying. Corran says that there's a fire in the distance. All the wildlings have joined Mance's radar. He used to be one of the men in black. He wants to assassinate Mance. He needs a small group. Jon wants to join, so he's allowed. Khaleesi wants to conquer the 7 kingdoms and say that it is her right. Zaro then shows her a vault made out of Valyrian steel. It has an immense wealth behind it. She can have half of it if she marries him. This wealth then can be used to conquer kingdoms. But Jorah tries to talk her out of it and tells her that they will find allies in Westeros. As Gendry is building a sword, Arya gives him advice on how to stand. However, we then hear a noise and we see the tickler dead whose head is turned around. Jack and Hagar's on top of the wall. Arya's happy.